knife to the gut from the mother of his child. But for all his lurid past, his songs are less sensational than they are introspective.
Some days I don't want to be bothered. Some days I just miss my father.
Your voice is totally something that we haven't heard in a long time in hip-hop. You got a deeper tone to your voice. I think your subject matter is different, too. I don't really hear you too much talking about who you're going to kill and how...
I don't want to kill him.
Wembanyama scanning the floor.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
First team.
He's gone 3 of 4 from the line. And he's good on the second. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Pippen. Pass to Bushler. Here's Kerr. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And it's Fox missing. Chicago leading by 8. Wide open look. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Dennis Rodman.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Luke Longley, Ron Harper.
Bulls leading by 10. Pass to Pippen. To the paint. Kerr.
Steve Kerr.
And he converts the layup. Kerr's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Off the mark there with a 3.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And now the Bulls in transition.
Let's keep it real. No one embodies the danger for dollars equation like Oakland MC Tupac Shakur. In the mid-90s, Tupac survived numerous beatings and murder attempts, but it was the one he didn't survive that assured eternal platinum.
Check the listening to these greatest MCs of all time. Tupac was #1. Why is the greatest rapper always a dead one? The whole thing is Tupac sold 5 million records when he was living, and now it's 35 million records after he's been dead. Given the fact that shows that Black Death is endorsed and marketed as being profitable.
Come on! Tupac's thug factor was not lost on label brass. They scoured the streets for dangerous MCs, finding artists like Bone Thugs and Harmony and Cleveland, and DMX and Yonkers. But the deadliest man of rhyme was waiting in Queens. By late 2002, you could scarcely turn on the tube or open a magazine without being reminded that 50 Cent was the son of a murdered drug addict, or seeing snaps of his bullet-riddled body. To some, it's exploitation. To others, it's smart business.
Nobody is marketing that. What 50 was doing is telling his true story. What happened to 50 and what's going on and how he made it and what he had to do to make it. I think kids will find the music creativity of it and the artistship of it. 50 Cent as an artist, he said, yeah, I kind of do this style. But the marketing campaign that he got shot 9 times and, everybody waiting for the next time that he might die. It was a little bit too Tupac-ish.
SoundScan doesn't lie. The danger approach works, but not without cost. Those marketed as hard better be ready to actually be hard, because there's always a few cats waiting to test you.
It's like the characters that these cricket teams up to their playing. You are playing a character that you're a badass, and you now physically gotta live up to that.
Don't crack on them, yeah, right. My name is Elvis, and your wife is still a young so
A lot of rappers can't even go back to their neighborhoods, because they are talking about all this gangster stuff. Most of them never done it. Now they gotta live up to talking to that gangster stuff. The guys are stepping to them in the streets, even a guy like me, Fat Joe. Real dude, every bona fide, still get tested.
Terror Squad, man, you know who we are. Cruise to your block in the drop, top belly is on. Come on, we are.
Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Ali LaForce as well. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. And Williams punches it home.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Outside Wembanyama. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And this promises to be an up-tempo affair, Brent. Both teams aren't shy about getting out on the break.
I think about it, BA, are the coaches telling each of their teams tonight, look, as fast as we get out in transition, we have to do the same in terms of getting back in transition defense. Just slow them down 3 or 4 seconds to make them set up anything in the half-court offense, and ultimately that could win out here tonight.
All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends. And Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
Okay, thanks, Ali. Oh, got a piece of it. Williams. And they get it back. Williams' shot is good. It's deflected.
And that's a relentless effort from Dort, just a great physical defender.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession. Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Chalk up 2 there.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Second chance effort. And it's laid in by Biyombo.
Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
And last season, Brent, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team again to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league in 2 steals per game. What a season.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped. Now here's Fox. Off target at the rim. Looking to end the run. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense. That people throw at him.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 6 points.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Barnes, it's good.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder.
Wembanyama with it. Watch by Wallace. The 3 from Barnes. Assist to Wembanyama. He's got 11.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Hartenstein. It's stolen by Fox.
Nice defense. Reading the play, using some quick hands to take it away.
They're looking to start lean on him offensively as Harrison Barnes has it going.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Wiggins. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Bassey. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
Over to the left wing. A 3 from Barnes. The shot, no good. A big-time effort for Harrison Barnes, providing a lot of energy for San Antonio.
29. The Thunder. 16.
If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for San Antonio.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers, and they're capitalizing it.
Back to Williams. Launches it. Williams on the wing. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. A three from the inbound. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, Shea
Thunder trail by 14. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Will De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year. He said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Got to respect the take-charge attitude that Barnes is showing right now.
Williams. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Fox. Drives to the hoop.
Baby.
Easy two on the layup. Fox has got his second basket of the game.
Pretty good to dribble set. That up, got some space, and then knocked it down.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
San Antonio timeout. Spurs fans, let's get on up in it and make some noise for the Spurs Squad.
They didn't have to do that because their record was going to sell no matter what. What I understand is...
Fans, that was your Spurs youth dance team. How about another big cheer for it?
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort. From undrafted to a key rotational player. Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, BA, he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements.
I want to biggity bop him.
Love the way he approaches it.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like, BA, he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Oklahoma City.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they
You ain't a friend of mine. You ain't a friend of mine.
They know that
I'm gonna hit you with the 9.
in the timeout, they're going to hear about it. Make the
I do this all the time. Bring it in, homie.
And Williams has got the ball here for OKC. 19-point game.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Double team on Fox. Out to the right wing. Pass to Bassi. Back to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Misses off the right iron.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. The putback. Williams grabs the board. Thunder trail by 15. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Fox picks him up. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Williams. Bassi pulls it in.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
San Antonio leading by 17. It's Barnes on the wing. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
Harrison Barnes very comfortable in that catch and shoot.
Here's Williams. Tries yet again. Fox feeling it out a bit. Here's Wembanyama. Another shot.
And that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Here's Wiggins. San Antonio with a rebound. Outside Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 20. Here's Joe. Going inside. Counted.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score. You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
San Antonio leading by 20 from the inbound. And his 4th make of the day in 10 tries.
I'm wilding out.
Becoming
Nick
more
Cannon.
confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Barnes comes with a double team. Stolen by Wembanyama. Barnes feeling it out a bit. And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
.30 seconds left in the first half of this one. Inside. Outside for Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. The offensive rebound. Biyombo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Biyombo's got his 2nd basket.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. And so the San Antonio Spurs with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get
30.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. San Antonio leading by 22. Here's Dort, kept alive. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Pass to Dort. The three is up. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Fox. And Fox.
Not on my level.
How about Fox getting up on the inside? Love to see the point guard rise up.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve. Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
This will be his third trip to the free throw line. And here are the Thunder now. Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Left side, Wembanyama. Fox for three. Williams grabs the board.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Thunder.